Hey guys, this is Bad Al with some exciting news regarding a new Star Wars Battlefront 2 Xbox mod by longtime Battlefront 2 modder Teancum. He's calling this his 1.99 beta Xbox mod. This is a full game mod, it's not DLC. Teancum is the OG of Battlefront 2 console modding. And on the Gametoast forums, you can see his activity goes way back to the initial days of modding Battlefront 1, like 2005 or something like that. I remember downloading and playing his 1.57 release back in like 2000 of the Xbox mod back in like 2011, maybe 2012-ish or so. And at that time, I ended up creating an ISO of that mod, burning it to a disk so that it could be played on my modded OG Xbox. And so here we're going to be doing something like that. We're going to be ending up playing it on Zemu, but we will need to create an ISO to do that. We're going to be downloading the mod, and we're going to be using a tool called Extract-xiso in order to do this. So we will also need to have the Battlefront 2 Xbox game and those other two things. We will need to have Zemu already set up, which I will link to a nice setup video for that. But let's get started. Let's go to Teancum's ModDB page with the mod, and let's go to download it. Once we start downloading it, I'll pause the video so you don't have to wait for that to finish. Okay, well actually I don't need to wait because I already downloaded that public beta from Teancum, and I've had it somewhere else on my computer, which I remembered as it was downloading because it was taking a long time. I also copied over to this folder the Battlefront 2 ISO that I used to play on Zemu. Now this is a ISO that I created by with my original Xbox. I have it modded, and so there's a copy game to hard drive feature that I used to extract all of the files to the disk, and then the Xbox can play it off of the hard drive in that way. And I then FTP'd over all of my files to my computer, and I created an ISO with XEMU. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do it that way. That's just the way I did it. So let's go grab the XEMU program. Like I said, there will be a link in the video description. Okay, let's go here. And here is the XEMU GitHub page. To download it, we'll go to the releases and we'll download this one. Okay, save it the same folder. Okay. It's not a very big program, so it shouldn't take long to download. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see here, extract it here. Cool. All right, now we will be using the command line for this. Let's see here. To use the command line, you can just type in CMD at the command prompt. It popped up over here. I'm going to be using, I'll just go to this folder right here. Okay. And let's see, the first thing let's do is let's read the help message for Extract-xiso. Gives us a nice little helpful message right there. Also on the wiki, you can see how to use it. If we have the C argument, which we'll be using later, that'll create the XEMU. If we don't give it any arguments, it'll just extract it. So the first thing that we need to do in this case right here, we'll extract our Battlefront 2. So we'll do, and then we'll give it the Battlefront 2 ISO. The way Teancum does his mods is he basically says you're gonna like paste these files over the files in your Battlefront 2 folder. And so in this case, so yeah, we're gonna extract all these. Okay. Now let's see here. Let's extract all these. Okay. All right. Extracting. Okay, so now that we have these two folders, we're going to be taking all this stuff. Might as well cut it and then paste it into here. This is the Battlefront 2 folder we created with XEMU, or Extract-xiso. Paste. And then we're going to replace all of the files that when it prompts you. Okay, and I will spare you this dialogue. I'll pause the video now and come back when it's done. Okay, it's done. Now let's see here. Okay, we don't really want to call this Battlefront 2 anymore because we have those mod files now. So let's go here. We'll hit rename folder. Battlefront 2 mod. Mod 1.99 beta. Like that. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll use Extract-xiso. This time we're going to use the -C for create, and then we're going to give it the folder name that we just created there. And then this should then create the ISO for us, and it should be pretty fast. See, this is the folder name from right here. Okay, and it's done pretty fast. Now, let's see here. Let's open up Zemu. Okay, let me drag it over to this screen. And then let's do load disk. Okay, let's get that one over to this screen. And then so now we're going to select the mod that we just created and do a reset. And let's see here. Yep, looking good so far. Yeah, Gametoast. Gametoast, it is the sort of original website that Battlefront modders went to in order to talk and share ideas and get help for how to create mods for Battlefront 2, mostly for PC. All right, let's see what this looks like now. You see it says Xbox mod v2.0. right? It'll go to instant action. And then you'll see this is a big change from the stock game. We have a video playing in the background, and then when we go through these levels, you'll see we have little preview videos here. Now in Zemu on my computer, these videos don't play at full speed. I'm not sure why. They play pretty well on my Steam Deck, but just not so much on my PC. For some reason, maybe it's because I have dual monitors. But yeah, let's see here. So on this particular beta, you will see some of these maps are new, and you can tell that when they don't have their own preview video. So when you see this one, Bespin Cloud City 2, know that this one is not incredibly well tested. The other ones are pretty well tested. The ones without preview videos right now, you can still try them and you can play them. In fact, that's going to be a good thing to do so that we can file some bugs, which I'll put a link below in the description for the place where you can file bugs too. So if you are going to be playing and you just want to be having a good time, maybe stick to the ones with the preview videos because they should be more stable. And if you want to, you should. I mean, these are cool maps, but it's just that you gotta be aware that like, okay, if you just want to be playing and having a good time, these ones they might have some issues. They might be perfect though. We just it's kind of early. This is the beta. We're going through them. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, it's pity that one's new. Let's take a look at Bespin Cloud City 2. You can also play 4-player split screen on this if you hook up 4 controllers to your, oh, this one looks like a cool level. If you hook up 4 controllers to your PC, which I've done some testing on that, and some of the newer levels are fine, and some of the newer levels they crash with 4-player, which I filed some bugs on those. But yeah, so I don't know how well you can see it, but it actually looks really good on Zemu. Zemu has, in fact, this looks basically just as good as it does on the PC. Um, Zemu has, let's see here, we have these options for internal resolution scale. I would suggest you have that set at least 2. Mine's set to 3. I'm normally playing on my 4K screen. This video is only at 1080p, recorded on a 1080p monitor, so 2x is probably enough. But yeah, if you want to get a little bit higher with resolutions, with like maybe your 4K screen, yeah, 3 is also fine. But honestly, this looks fantastic. This looks to me, I mean, almost as good as the PC mod for this level. I mean, this looks really good. Zemu does have some issues sometimes with the sky in Battlefront 2. Sometimes you'll see that the sky looks really staticky or funky. And it's fine if you go to play it on like your modded Xbox. You can also play these mods if you have a modded Xbox 360, which is maybe the best way to play because it will upscale the game to 720p, and you're playing with great controllers on good hardware. It doesn't have these like visual issues that Zemu sometimes has, but Zemu is really a great way to play too. Let's see here. This level is pretty cool here. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Altair 5, I guess. This level is really cool. There are some like Easter eggs throughout the level that like, I don't know, you can like unlock a secret if you find them all. Let's start over here. Okay. Yeah, this is a sweet looking level. Actually, I think this one might be changed from the 1.98 beta. I can't tell, but it looks like there's more boxes in this room to me. Although I can't say for sure. Let's see here. All right, I want to find the very first Easter egg. This is a PC map. I'm not sure if Teancum made this one initially, uh, or or if he collaborated, but I kind of think that, yeah, anyways, I don't want to misassign credit if I'm wrong, but I kind of thought that it was Teancum's map. The very first Easter egg that I remember finding is up in here, and I think there's 5 or 6 of these. Yeah, see, there's like, this is like a Grim Fandango guy, and there are some other ones. Yeah, see, I found Grim Fandango. I think there's 4 or 5 others, and there's some secret like that gets unlocked if you find them all. Um, anyway, I don't want to spoil it for you where all the secrets are, but that one, that's a cool map. Let's see here. Let's find another level um, that I really like. Let's see here. What was it called again? I think it was like something Abania. Maybe it's Ord Abana. Ord Abana. Let's try that one. Yeah, this is the one right here. Yeah, the video is playing a little bit choppy. It plays back like perfect on the real Xbox and the Xbox 360. This one, I asked Teancum to put this one back in. He says it's not perfect, but yeah, it's okay. He didn't like the way that the flyers were flying. I guess they don't have like the perfect paths, but I always on the 1.57 mod, I always really enjoyed playing this one. Yeah, the other really cool thing about playing on Xbox is you get the 4-player split screen. And on the 1.98 beta, I did file a bunch of bugs for split screen not working on all of the maps. So I think he got all the ones that I filed. I think he got all those ones fixed, which is nice. Um, yeah, you used to be able to play through a level and then like if you had a bunch of maps stacked on that 1.57 mod, your next level might crash, and that's another bug that we just got to look out for on Xbox. If you find that situation, it's not obvious, but if you play one level and then it crashes loading the next one, that's something that we might be able to fix. Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I really like this. I don't want to play through all the stuff and bore you with that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's really nice having these preview videos here so that you can have a better idea about what the map is, especially when there's like 90 frickin' maps in this mod. Let's see how big it is. Let's see how big it ends up being. Okay. Okay, it ends up being like over 6 GB. So if you wanted to burn this and play this on your Xbox, I guess you could, but you would need to have some of the bigger DVDs, like uh, the the standard size DVD is like 4.7 GB, and that's not big enough. Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna get playing. I'm gonna get to be um, submitting some bugs and playing this mod some more. So I'll end the video for now. Hope that you guys are able to enjoy this really awesome mod that Teancum has released. And when he does release the final mod, then maybe I'll have another video playing that one too. But anyways, okay, bye for now.